Hello everybody and welcome to my keto cooking channel. My name is Gino, where I invite you to come and watch me cook some delicious keto and low carb meals. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and then click on that bell so you can get notified when I post my next delicious low carb and keto meal. Today I'm going to show you how to make an easy keto chili, of course with no beans. A few years ago I entered a chili cook-off and I actually won third place. As you may know, competition chili recipes do not have any beans in it anyway. So let's get started. Okay, I've already started to preheat my pan here. And what I have in here is a tablespoon of Kerry Gold butter. And I also added a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So we're gonna put our onions in here and let them cook down and get translucent. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to add is a 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Also to that, I'm going to add a 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. Now, be picky about your tomato sauce and what it contains, because sometimes these have a lot of sodium and also a lot of sugar. So be careful with that. So while that is working, and we're going to start adding our seasoning. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of garlic powder. We'll eyeball that. About a half a teaspoon of cumin. Cumin is really good in chili because it's got a very good smoky flavor. That smells so good. That is perfect. Next thing is we're going to add a teaspoon of chili powder. Again, this is what gives it its flavor. Very good. And then last but not least, we're going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper. Now be careful because cayenne pepper, as you know, goes a long way. So you can't take it out of there. So we're going to put a little bit at first. Then we'll give it a taste after it cooks down, and maybe we can add some more if we need to. So we're going to let this all blend together. It's already smelling delicious, but it needs to cook down. There you go. So we have our seasonings in there. The next thing we're going to do is add about a quarter cup of this kettle and fire bone broth. This is delicious. It's very high in protein. It's 0 total carbs, and if you haven't tried this yet, this is an awesome bone broth. So we're going to put about a quarter of a cup in there at first. Very good. Kettle and fire, delicious, lots of flavor. This is 100% grass-fed from beef bones. All right, so we're going to let this continue to cook. Turn the heat down just a little bit. We want to let all those tomatoes and all cook down. The next thing I'm going to add is I have some ground chuck. This is some 80-20 ground chuck that I'm going to add to it. Of course, you can make a meatless chili or you can have a different type of meat, whatever you like. Again, I'm all about easy. So when I say 80-20, it's 80% protein and 20% fat. So I pre-cooked this in advance. I drained off the grease, and I'm going to add it now. There we go. All right, so you can see it's starting to look really good. It's going to thicken up as it cooks down. Very good. So the next thing that I want to do, since I've added all of my ingredients, is I'm going to cover this and I'm going to let it simmer for about an hour. All right, and then stirring it every so often. So we'll put the lid on it so we don't lose any of those wonderful juices. All right, so this has been cooking about 30 minutes, and you can see everything starting to incorporate really well. I'm going to add a few of these sweet peppers. I used these in a previous video, right? But since I had them, I'm going to go ahead and put them in there, and I'll let those cook down. And then another little trick I'm going to show you, and again, this really came from my mom. My mom was an awesome cook, and this is something that she always did because she never wasted. So inside that tomato sauce can, there's still some tomato sauce in there, right? So I'm going to add a little bit more of that kettle on fire bone broth, right? And get every last little bit of that out of there and let that incorporate. And it will cook down. So now we got some good color, and it will continue to cook. Man, that is smelling delicious. I cannot wait. So sometimes there's a very fine line when you go to cook chili is that you don't want it to turn out tasting like a spaghetti sauce, right? So we want to use things like cumin, a little bit of cayenne pepper, some chili powder, so that it's got a little bit of a kick to it, but it doesn't taste like spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to put this lid back on and let it continue to simmer down, and you will see that it will start to thicken up. Okay, so this chili has been simmering for about an hour, so it smells incredible. I wish that you were here, that you'd be able to smell this. Let's take a look at it. Wow, that is incredible. Look at that chili and how everything has cooked down. Again, this is all keto as long as you keep it to a small portion. This chili is gonna taste delicious. And I just showed you how easy it is for you to make it as well. Okay, so I have my chili all ready to go, and now it's time to garnish it. So you can see I have a lot of different things here you can add to your keto chili. The first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of cheese on top. So just a mild cheddar cheese, and then we'll add our other toppings as well. So the next thing I'm gonna add is some green onions, again, for good flavor. I also have some jalapenos. Now sliced jalapenos, I took the seeds out so they're not too hot, but it's gonna help add some flavor and also a great garnish to this keto chili. So gotta get my avocado in, right? Avocados are a staple on the keto diet. They're very high in potassium, and it's a very healthy fat. So every day I eat one whole avocado, and this is a great opportunity to get some more avocado into my diet. So we'll put a couple pieces of avocado here and a little bit of cilantro for garnish. So I think that's everything, right? Okay, we're gonna add some sour cream as well. Now we're gonna take it easy on the sour cream because sour cream is high in calories. So we'll just put a little bit on there to make it look really good. There we go. All right, so let me show you a close-up of this keto chili. It looks delicious. It smells delicious as well. I can't wait to taste it. So again, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to leave a comment below. Comments are important. I will reply to you. And also tell me what you would like me to cook next in my next low-carb keto cooking video. So remember to like, subscribe, and share. And share the word so that we can get more videos and more people out there to see this great healthy cooking. So until next time, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy my cooking. You can do it too. It is simple, the keto way. My name is Gino, and thank you for cooking with Gino.